Exclusively Trademark TV here, back for another video. I want to keep writing these videos now. Right, let's get going, shall we? Right, I came from a background where I was slapped and beaten by my mother in Lincolnshire. And I wanted to get out of the problem I was in. I was facing a war with my family. And I wanted to stand on my own 2 feet, where I could look after myself, where I weren't going to be beaten by people like my mother thrashing me with a horsewhip. I did say to her, either put that thing down, or I smash it right across your godforsaken head. And she tried to take me, she still torments me even today. Somebody said take on Jeremy Kyle. To do that, yeah, I ain't doing that. Going on national TV just to spread my mum's head across the whole entire world. I ain't doing that. I'm going to go down to St John's Church and I'm going to do it down there. With Luke Bacon. I ain't going to do it by thrashing my mum's head across the whole entire godforsaken world. I'm going to stand on my own 2 feet, because that's what Janet Stevens told me to do. And that's what the next door neighbour told me to do. Stand on your own 2 feet. I certainly do that then. Because my ancestors are sharks. And black widow spiders. Because they're not frightened of no one, are they? What did Vicky Arnold say a few years ago? Pick yourself up, go back in there and flatten that Japanese bloke. Okay. Don't walk away. That's what Vicky Arnold said. Stand up for yourself. It takes a bigger man to walk away than a man that's going to go in there and flatten the bloke. Well, that's an easy one, and you actually said it right. I think I'll walk away. I tried to walk away. But all I want to do is go in there and tear the bloke's head off. From the neck upwards. I'm going to walk away. So I did. And then I went past St John's Church when I was just come out of King's. What's going on in here, I thought. And then there was Steve in the church. The pastor just staying outside. Come on in, son, I know you. And in I went. And I wondered what was going on in this. I said this building ain't been open for 25 years. I wanted to know whether this building was going to get some kind of life. That it was going to be vibrant. That it was going to stand as a church. As a beacon all over Medway. With all the churches round here, including King's. So I walked in the door. I sat for the first time for the service. I thought, now I've come home. Now I've come home. How do you feel? So much better. My stress went through the door and stayed outside the door. And I never looked back. And the day I met Luke Bacon was the day all life changed. And then I met Janet Stevens 15 years ago. And I never looked back. Without Janet Stevens, I would never have got this far. I've got autism and Asperger's. Well, that don't worry me, mate. I'm the same as everybody else. I may look different, I may sound different, but I'm the same as everybody else. People now understand me as a person. They do and all. They look up to me in the church. People have asked me, how do you get on with your illness? Well, I don't really worry about it, funny enough. It don't bother me if I've got learning disabilities. I can't do maths. I find another way of getting round it. I didn't spend my life at colleges and schools not learning. I taught myself how to learn. My family didn't show me right from wrong, did they? My dad didn't want to know. What would he know? He's still trying to teach me nowadays. Give him his due, he's trying. But what my dad realised is, step back, Dad. Your son's gonna stand on his own 2 feet. He ain't gonna be beaten by life's problems. What was hanging over his head years ago has now been hung up on pegs and not be shown again. Without Janet Stevens and Anchor Support Service this side the fence, I would never have got nowhere. I'd never have got this far. I'd never stood on my own 2 feet, and I would never walk away from no one. If someone says I feel fed up, well, you know where to come. My door's always open for a coffee. Just make sure if it's 3 in the morning, please come round. I feel I want to smack someone. My life's gone down the toilet. Well, what you want to do, stick it down the toilet and flush it away then. I feel stressed, I can't get nowhere. People are taking the piss out of me, someone said in the church. Well, what are you going to do then? Just stand up for yourself, stand firm. Don't walk away. Look how I do when I go for the ice cream. People go, hello Terry, when's the church open? Yeah, Thursday, R12 till 2. Here's £2 for you, go and get yourself a coffee. Very nice of you. That's what I do. I won't see someone when Neville comes past. I'm trying to buy something. Well, here's a £5, go and get it. I don't want to see people go on the arse. One person, I'm going to go insane with them, pinch an alcohol bottle. No, you ain't. I'm going there to buy it for you, eh? Here's the bottle you want to pinch. Here's ball and paper. Now go down somewhere secluded and go and defile yourself. Go and get drunk. But it's what you do normally. No one's going to change it. No one's going to change you. No one's going to suddenly say you can't get drunk. Just go and do it. No one's going to say you can't do that. Excuse me, he's been doing that for years. You can't change the bloke. You ain't suddenly going to say, you ain't going to say to Horsey, you take horse to water, it's not going to drink it. But it's going to do it anyway. Or you train a badly trained dog not to defile the path, it's going to do it. A dog will only do what it's told to do. So you stand on your own 2 feet. And I hope the next door neighbour's hearing, you stand on your own 2 feet, mate. If you've got a problem with life and Medway Council ain't helping, just go in the fucking door and say, excuse me, don't take the mickey out of me just I'm different to everybody else. I'm the same as elderly people. I just talk funny. I said that to Julie Moyes once. Now, I was in Anchor's office and she really gave me a load of abuse. I said, if you don't get out here, taking the mickey out of me, I may talk funny or I've got learning disabilities, but I tell you what, I'm much brighter than anybody else. And Shirley, so that certainly told her then. Yeah, it didn't all. And she never come back since. Yeah, I can't read or write, but that didn't stop me from getting anywhere. Yeah, I've got learning disabilities. Yeah, I've got Asperger's. I've got autism. I struggle with life. And I said, with people like you, Julie Morris, to hold me back, why don't you go back to the Red Bay Council office and stuff your head straight down the toilet? Tell me. Sue said that certainly told her then. Yeah, I thought that and all. That certainly told her. She said, I'm a Medway cunt, I couldn't give a fuck who you fucking are, with your Bin Laden's girlfriend. You ain't gonna tell me I can't do YouTube. If I wanna do something, I will do what I want. When I want, mate. And she never come back to the Anchor's office ever again. Mother worked that one out in Lincolnshire. Don't hold me back, Mum. I told you before, you hold me back. If I want to go on YouTube and say these amazing YouTube videos, I'm going to do it for everybody in this godforsaken town. Tell me I can't be worshipped by everybody in the church, Mum told me the other day on Facebook. I sent back, I do what I want. If I want to worship these two next door and look after them for the next foreseeable future, I'm going to do that, mate. And you ain't going to stop me, Mother, by telling me I can't be worshipped by no one in the John's church. And they can't look up to me as a powerful bloke. And my mother ain't got back to me on Facebook yet on that one. Ain't got back there then. My dad said, well, that certainly told your mother to back off. Yeah, it did not. Yeah, back off, Mother. As I said to Janet Monday, my mum's got to back off. It's pushed me so far, yeah, it's gonna get one, and it wants to back off. My mum told me I couldn't be worshipped by no one outside in this street. Well, I tell you something, Mum, you don't hold me back. Because what you've got to remember is, when I walked in St John's Church, I walked in there as a powerful bloke. Janet knows it. Well, he's got a good head on his shoulders. Yeah, I'm not walking away, mate. What you got to remember is, I'm the bowling ball and the skittles are being knocked down. Anybody in this town that's got a problem, yeah, just fly at it like a bowling ball. Come steaming at your problems. Go steaming at your problems. Get a great big hockey stick or a golf club and say, what do you want to say? Batter up, son. If someone says to you in life, you can't do that, can you? Well, I can do better than you. At least I can get somewhere. I don't fall down. At least I can stand on my own 2 feet. I don't need a can of beer to stand on my own 2 feet. Now take it out of that. Scootsy Trademark TV, signing off.